Today's deck that we're talking about just produced two of the most exciting games that I've had personally in a long time, so stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss that. We're talking about Mono Black Discard. Cue the intro, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're talking about a mono black list that's all about discarding our opponent's hand, and it's a lot of fun. It's a big troll deck, but man, can this thing actually hang in the ladder. I really enjoy this one. I can't wait to show you guys this video because the gameplay footage on this was amazing. Before we dive in and break it down though, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel, and if you hit that little notification bell, you'll be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week. That way you don't miss out on any future content. All right, let's talk about this one, man, because I'm excited. Like I said, it's all about discard, so I guess that's where we'll start. We've got some early drop discard spells, like a new one called Devour Intellect, where we get to make our opponent discard a card for 1, which is already kind of okay, 1 for 1. But what's even better is if you spend a treasure to cast this spell, you actually get to go into their hand and choose specifically any card you want that's a non-land card. So it's really great, especially late game, and ways to generate treasure are in our deck, like Deadly Dispute, which does sacrifice one of our creatures and generates a treasure and allows us to draw multiple cards. So we get a lot of value out of the Deadly Dispute and Intellect together. We've also got great creatures to sacrifice with it. We got the Acquisitions Expert, which allows us to not only make our opponent discard a card, but it's a great fodder tool to discard to the Deadly Dispute. Also, we have Eye Twitch, which of course paired with the Dispute is so busted because you not only get to learn, you get to draw 2 cards, you also get a treasure, all for 3 mana. It's really wild. We've also got 4 Inscriptions of Ruin. This card is so sick because it has 3 options on here that you can do for 3 mana. You can make our opponent discard 2 cards if that's what we're trying to do. We can return one of our 2 creatures from our graveyard to our battlefield, which is amazing. Or we can destroy a target creature with mana converted cost of 3 or less on their side, which is very helpful against aggro lists. So this card kind of does it all. And of course, you can pay a kicker spell cost to play all 3. We've got the Predation here. It's another land drop of ours, but on the other side of it, we can go into our opponent's hand, take something very good out of their hand. We've also got 4 copies of Skull Raid. Not only is this a discard 2, but we can also draw 2 cards with this, depending if our opponent has a hand or not, which most of the time they're not, thanks to our deck and the way it plays. We've also got 2 Haggard Maulings, which is another removal spell, and on the other side of it, it's more land. A lot of good land drops that are double-sided cards in Mono Black. And then we have one of our win cons, Turgid, God of Fright, Turgid's Lantern. Both of these together are really busted, but I'm sure you know what this does by now, but it is a very good win con here in the deck. Another good win con is Westgate Regent, another new card. It's a 4/4 vampire, but it has a ward cost on it, and the ward cost says that you're going to discard a card if you try to do anything to this creature. So very good with the current meta of this deck. We're trying to mesh together. The synergies are all there. Also, though, it has an even better ability on it, where if you hit your opponent, depending on how much damage we deal, we get to put 1/1 counters on the Regent. So if we hit our opponent for the 4, it becomes an 8/8. If we hit again, it becomes a 16/16. It just gets out of hand. We've also got Blood in the Snow for those aggressive decks, because we are Mono Black Snow list. You got to have Blood in the Snow as our removal tool. So very cool deck list here. We've also got a splash of Bloodchief's Thirst to kind of help too. Aggro is really where we kind of need the help the most. Control lists, we get to go into their hands so much that we're just dismantle those decks typically. So also got 4 Face the Savings to kind of end the game as well. And then of course the sideboard from our Eye Twitch, we get 2 Environmental Sciences, Necrotic Fumes. We get Introduction to Annihilation. So this one is really good. Some people don't like running this one because they don't want to give their controller a card when you exile one of their permanents. But what's great about this is we can exile their permanent. You'll see in one of these games, we exile their permanent, they draw a card, and then we immediately make them discard it, and then sometimes we get to steal it. So it's a really good card in our deck. Mascot Exhibition, of course, closes out the game, and then Confront the Past is in here. We did have Liliana, Professor Onyx in here before. I just didn't end up taking this out. I forgot, so I'm noticing that now. So add any card in that slot that you'd like. Aside from that, I think that's it. Let's dive into the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, some of these gameplays are really sweet, so stick around for that, and we'll see you back here at the end for some final thoughts. Peace. All right, here we go. Some mono black discard on the way, baby. Let's go. See if we can't pull together a couple of wins for you guys on this video. Pretty happy with how this deck has been going, though. It's been doing really well for us in ladder so far. Get to go first. This is a keep for sure. This is a little keep. I am going to hang on to the Devourer of Intellect, I think, until I find a treasure or until we kind of get an idea of what they're playing. But they are showing Selesnya sleeves with a Nissa, so maybe that's a giveaway. We'll see. Love me some Skull Raid action, especially late in the game when we can maybe get one card out of their hand and draw a card. That's always the best feeling. All right, let's definitely foretell this. Couple of Inscription of Ruins. Those can do some damage too. I would like to kick them if I can, but beggars can't be choosers here, that's for sure. Let's go for... Wish we would have hit some land drops, man. I feel a little nervous that we're not going to hit our land drops. Let's go for the Acquisitions Expert. See if we can't get something decent here. If we do get something decent, actually, it's probably a bad thing because that means they have a whole hand full of decent stuff, but I like these sleeves a lot. M20. I like those a lot. All right. Probably should Blood Chief's Thirst one of those because they are going to gain a lot of life. Yasharn. Okay. Well, it's Yasharn. Yasharn's got to go. So let's do this now. Let's go discard 2. And then we'll Devour Intellect the Yasharn. Because you know they're going to keep the Yasharn, right? So they're going to discard the other 2. Oh. Okay. They didn't like that. Okay, we'll take it. That's a win. GG. Alright, well, they really did not like that last play we just made, but I can't blame them, but they couldn't have known we were going to discard their Yasharn too. I would have still kept playing if I were them, until at least I hit him with that second discard spell. Then I might have been like, oh, great. Alright, we get to go first, so it's the only reason I'm keeping this hand. I do like having a Deadly Dispute in hand early, but I do need a creature here to sacrifice to it, so let's hope we find it. Sentinel down right away, which is going to basically allow our opponent here to unload their entire hand quickly. So, gonna kill that with a Ruin. I think at this point in the game, playing against mono green, these are really important because you can kill creatures converted mana cost 3 or less. And that's going to be really clutch to keeping us, you know, alive until we can cast our Blood in the Snow. These Predations I would love to cast, but I think I'm going to need to spend them as mana, unfortunately. Man, this is such a great card. The Werewolf Pack Leader is so good for mono green, man. They got such a big boost with that card. Mono green is just ridiculously powerful. I was just gonna mention the Old Growth Troll. Such a good card. All right, at least we got a creature now to sacrifice to Deadly Dispute. Blizzard Brawl, you're out of here. Which means they probably have another one, I would assume, because otherwise I don't know why they would give that up when they can use it to run through my Acquisitions Expert. All right, no blocks because we do want to dispute this so we can get to the Blood in the Snow sooner. Oh boy. Oh boy, things are getting real. All right, they're really unloading here. That's good, but it's bad. It's good, but bad. All right. Land. And we can play this one too. Nice. We can play this one and we can dispute. Perfect. We have plenty of mana for both. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll chump block, dispute the Werewolf Pack Leader, which is going to draw him a card though, which is a little annoying. So they did have another Blizzard Brawl. We kind of knew that was the case. All right, last card in hand, and it's an Ooze. Okay, so they've laid out their entire game onto the battlefield. We do know that the Old Growth Troll is going to come back as a 4/4 troll trample, but We can only do so much, you know? Alright, they draw a card. That's fine. We'll make them discard that card in just a moment. You and you. Right? Actually, I can mitigate 2 damage here, so let's do that. Sacrifice that one. Let's go. The old girl troll has trample, so it would have just ran over that sacrifice, so we go with that instead. All right, perfect. Now we pop this. We get back our acquisitions expert. They discard the only card in their hand. They do get the troll back though, which we already knew. But we can block the troll with the Turgid, which feels good. All right, it's a land in their hand. Yeah, let's cast the Eye Twitch. Why not? Let's just do it. We have enough to play the Turgid over here anyways. So let's cast the Eye Twitch because it can go ahead and find us some tools from the sideboard, which is really important. Another troll. That is the most annoying card, man. All right, well, we're gonna play this. It can block. Come at me, bro. I'm bigger than you, troll. Already gone through 2 Blizzard Brawls, so let's just hope they don't find another one. That's actually really annoying. That's so much value in one card. That's so frustrating. Okay, well, I mean, I wouldn't be too upset with another Blood in the Snow off the top of the deck here, but that is gonna happen. All right, let's just let's draw some cards here. Let's draw some cards. Draw 2, and then we had the Deadly Dispute as well that can draw us 2 cards. So we'll do that on the Eye Twitch, and then we have 3, 6. We have 7 lands, so we can go ahead and get a Mascot Exhibition, which will help a lot. Unfortunately, our opponent here is out of cards in hand, so making them sacrifice things is going to be tough. Oh, we actually get their troll. Let's go. Oh, we get their land. We get their land. Okay. So their old girl troll isn't as good as I once thought. Okay, beautiful. I was just gonna say too, we don't have ways to make them sacrifice a whole lot of things, so you know, stealing their stuff that way is tough. We really need them to have cards in hand so we can make them discard. All right, this is gonna start creating copies of the troll though. That's actually pretty busted. All right, we're definitely killing that Asika's Chariot though, man. No doubt about that. They're out of little tricks too, so we're good. Tricks are for kids, man. It doesn't matter. We can mitigate 2 of it, I guess. Not enough damage though to kill it. All right, we'll do it like that. And then we will sacrifice 1 Eye Twitch here. Really need a Blood in the Snow here. Like, badly. Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. Could actually hit him with that and then go straight into their hand and steal. Interesting. Hold on, we got some stuff here we can do. We've got some stuff here that we can do. If I go here, that leaves me with 2 mana. So if I go here, they draw a card. Then I go straight into making them discard that card. It could be a good one that I could end up stealing. Let's do it. I think that's a good play. All right, we exile their troll. They draw a card. Okay, and then we could acquisitions expert that card away. It's another blocker for us. All right. Hopefully it's a permanent. It's a beautiful old girl troll. Holy cow, we got really lucky there. Nice. Okay, now we're talking. I like that. That was a good line. That was a good line. If they would have drawn a land or like a blizzard brawl, that would have been really bad, but it still worked out, I think, okay for us. Okay, block here, obviously. Block here and block here. And then how do we activate this? I've never actually used it. Okay, so they play the mammoth. All right, so mascot exhibition looking really nice now because we sacrifice this land, create a tap 4/4. Okay, so I'm going with the exhibition here. Exhibition and this. Pay with that. Because it doesn't matter what it is, we get it either way. Alright, and we have enough to get the Turgid's Lantern. Beautiful. Alright, I think we got it. I think we got it. That took a lot of, you know, brain power, but I think we got there. Because now once we start dealing enough damage, they're gonna sacrifice permanents. We get back their permanents that they start sacrificing. Man, they are going for it. They are going for it. They got an instant speed spell. What could that be? Here, here, here? Or is that too sketch? That might be too sketch. Yeah, I might have to just do it like that. There we go. I can't chance them getting any damage through because they might have some sort of pump spell that I'm not thinking of right now. So making sure I get all the blocks covered. Yeah, they do have a pump spell. Okay. Seeing if they would have pumped something, that would have been really bad for us. Okay, let's go here. Intellect is a sorcery speed card. I wonder, let's do this again. I wonder if I hold priority here on their draw, if I can offer them to discard. I don't know. Let's just keep doing this. Eventually they're gonna have to stop taking damage from us. Because we have 8, you know? We have 8 right now that we can deal. Perfect. All your creatures are now my creatures. Oh, okay. You're just gonna give me lethal? That works too. GG's, we'll take it. Let's go. Turgid Lantern for the win, man. Let's go. Wow, man, what a game that was. Mono green, really hard, really hard deck to beat. I can't lie. It's a very hard deck to beat. So I'm happy we pulled out the W there. That was tough. Also, I think now that we're getting so late into the season, it's kind of getting hard to move up and down the rank ladder too. We get to go first again. I can keep this because we have Faceless Haven, and we have Skull Raid. Dispute, I love it in my hand like I always say, but I do need a creature, so let's hope we can get one of the 8 creatures we want to sacrifice to the Dispute. No, not mono green again. Alright, no, it's not. It's a ramp deck. They're probably trying to get to Cyclone Summoner. Yep, that's what it looks like. Alright, well, they get in for 1. Let's make them discard 3 of their cards. That seems pretty good. That sounds pretty awesome. I really don't mind the intellect hitting anything, really. I would like to obviously go into their hand, but getting a treasure is going to be kind of tricky. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do save the intellect. The more I'm thinking about it, maybe we do save the intellect here. But hitting another card here seems pretty good. Yeah, let's just do it. It might be a little too greedy to go this quickly, but I think getting them this early for this many cards could really screw up their whole game. I mean, we got an Imrith out of their hand, which is huge. We don't have a way to deal with that currently, so that's pretty big. And a Faceless Haven, so they're probably sitting on a bunch of you know, 2 more lands in hand here, I would assume, or something like that, because land is so important to their deck here. Cultivator, they're down to 1 card in hand though. It's probably a Cyclone Summoner. It's their best card. Oh, nice. I'm actually gonna hang on to this though. We got 4. I could kill the Cultivator with my Faceless Haven here, but I would lose a land over it, and I wonder if that's worth it. I don't think it is worth it. I think we take it, and I think we give him 4 right back. Nice. What a top deck. All right. What a top deck. Get that last card out of their hand. It's a land. Okay. So they did keep a handful of lands. Interesting. All right, and we got a Dispute too, which is great, and we can cast it. Wow, we took out an Imrith out of their hand. That's so huge, man. They should have saved that. All right, here we go. Let the fun begin, man. Let's get some cards. Let's get some treasure. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. We're gonna be able to Inscription of Ruin for the kicker cost. The only issue is we can't kill that, but at least we get a creature back and we make them discard, which is really nice. I guess it could have been better. It's fine though. It's fine though. Oh, we hit a Cyclone Summoner. Let's go. Yeah, we're at the point in the game where we got them so low on cards, like they're top decking, so like it's not even that great. But 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. All right, no blocks. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right. They just foretold something though, didn't they? Yeah, they foretold that. Interesting. Interesting. That's probably going to be a all runs Epiphany, I would assume. It is. Okay, it's an all runs Epiphany. I didn't want that to get countered. I was getting a little nervous there. We can get in. So it's an all runs Epiphany, which it still isn't great for us. It's not great. They get another turn, but they don't get to attack. It's kind of just like a 2 birds. A 2 birds for free and start over, you know? Okay, it's a land. Nice. All right, we're in really good shape now. We're good. Hall of Giants is not ideal. Gotta find a way to deal with that Hall of the Giants for sure. They want to leave back their birds because we have Menace, which is pretty smart. Ooh, Blood in the Snow. I get back my Turgid, but it doesn't exactly answer the Hall of the Giants issue that we have going on right now. Man, oh man, what a weird turn we're having here. It's sorcery speed, unfortunately. I think we got to pass the turn, and then we have to hold up the Acquisitions Expert to block the Hall of the Giants this turn. It is what it is. We're taking 2 here. Not great. Not great, my friend. What do we want to do here? Do we want to draw some more, sacrifice the treasure? Or do we kind of want to rinse repeat the same thing? I think we're just going to rinse repeat here. They are tapped out, so we are going to get this card. Hopefully it's a permanent. Hopefully it's a permanent. It is. It's a cultivator. We'll take it. That's a body. That's a body to block with. Oh, it only gets blue. Basic 4. Oh, okay. I thought it got any land. Okay, that's fine. We reshuffled our deck for no reason. It's all good. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't kick this. I would like to kick it and get back my other creature 2 to block with. It's fine. We're taking 2 in the air again, though, man. That's gonna end up. It's gonna end up being a problem soon. These 2 birds. It's gonna end up being a problem soon. All right, I think I'm gonna kill the Hall of the Storm Giants, at least the one. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's fine. It at least takes care of one for now. We'll do this before. Do I care about that treasure? Actually, let's just do the treasure. More lands. That's not. It's not what we're looking for. Hi. Okay. Well, we're kind of at the end of our rope here, if I'm being honest. Could kick this, get back. Man, if only we had eye twitches in the graveyard, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Could kick this to kill one bird, but I don't know. I need a top deck. I need a top deck of all top decks here. Kicker, we get to kill a creature and bring one back. That's kind of nice. Let's get that back. Kill you. All right, that'll at least give us 2 turns. That's so unfortunate. I guess let's get some damage in while we can. Man, this is so unfortunate. We need to find a Hagra Mauling. That's pretty much one of the only things that can save us here. One HP. It's now or never. Oh, let's go. We got an eye twitch. That is really what we needed right there. 100%. That was what we needed right there. All right, let's get in again. All right, I'm feeling good now. Hagra Mauling, eye twitch. There were a couple things that could have saved us there, but I love that. I love that we got the eye twitch. We could finally block the bird. All right. We bought ourselves some time. That's what we did. We bought ourselves some time, which is great. We could activate the Faceless Haven. No, we can't kill it. There's not enough damage there. Part of me wants to go for the eye twitch here so I can get to my sideboard and get a mascot expedition. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. I could blend the snow and bring it back to you if all else fails, but I obviously want my Turgid on the field, right? All right, well, I think I have to. I think I have to get my mascot expedition. That it's going to give me enough creatures to block with, which is great. All right, they only top deck a land. All right, cool. Beautiful. It doesn't get any better, man. It doesn't get any better. We're pulling ahead now. We are pulling ahead now. Oh, we did it. If they find if they find a Cyclone Summoner though, I'm gonna cry. All right, don't cry. Don't cry. That's actually hilarious. Okay, let's go here. That's so So annoying. I honestly don't think there's anything more annoying than what just happened right there, but it's okay. Wait, 7. Oh my god, I miss lethal. I miss lethal, guys. I could have played the Turgid's Lantern. Or no, they had the Cyclone Summoner. They could have sacrificed it. No, that's I didn't miss lethal. We're good. We're good. All right, let's go here. It's a life gain, you know, which we really kind of need right now. We've been sitting at 1 HP for I don't know how long. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, no, we got lethal now. Let's not miss it this time, Matthew. Let's not miss it this time, for real. Whew, that was a game and a half, my friend. That was a game and a half. GG's. Wow. Oh, man, I'm so happy with how we've been playing lately, man. Let's go. Man, I am so pumped with how these games have been going. Let's go, man. Some interesting, exciting games, man. Fun stuff to watch, I'm sure. All right. Last game of the video. Let's make it count, man. Let's make it count. Let's get a little stretch in here. Get a little water. All right, we can keep this. All right. Let's go ahead and start foretelling these bad boys, because if we can double up on these, that's where it's at, man. If we can get a bunch of these going. Some cheap little skull raids for 2 drop. Don't mind if I do. That predation may need to be a land down the road. I'm actually in a tough spot here. Let's see, predation. Or I could even, like, I could play it outright, but I think just making them discard a bunch of times is good enough. So let's just do this. Let's hope we hit the land drop, though. I would really like it if I can hold on to the predation. A land drop would be great. Man, they still haven't played anything in its turn 3, though. Kind of got me confused a little bit. See what they discard here. Let's see what they discard. This will give us a lot better idea of what they're playing. They are playing snow, so we know Blood in the Snow is definitely a real thing they're going to be doing. Anytime you see a person playing swamps that are snow, they're always going to have Blood in the Snow. There's no doubt about it. I think, oh, they're playing green too. Those are some big hitters, man. We just hit some big stuff right there. We basically get to discard their entire hand next turn too, which is great. And they're not going to be able to play a Spider Queen this turn, even though they probably have another one in hand, which is why they discarded this one. So that's good. Oh, they're going straight in. Okay. So they're either going to have to give up their Spider Queen, or the land it's going to be to play the Spider Queen. So one or the other. Their deck is way too slow for us, I think. I think anytime an opponent allows us to set something up like this, it's just, yeah, there's nothing they can do. They're too slow. Down to 1 card. Got some heavy hitters out of their hand. Feels great. They're land screwed too, man. They took a hand where, you know, they don't have any green mana. Like, yikes. I feel a little bad. I feel like this was way too easy. It shouldn't have been this easy. All right, there goes our last card. Now they're top decking and it's over. Just like that. Nice and easy, baby. We might be able to play another one. We'll see. We'll see if we can't squeeze another one in. Yep, I calculated it up, and as long as we get a decently quick game here, we should be able to squeeze it into the video. So here we go. Here we go. Hope you guys are all enjoying this video, by the way. We had some 2 really good games right there. Instant classics. Hope you enjoyed it. Got to start thinking about my next deck, though, because I had a lot of deck ideas in mind, and I've gotten to the end of that list, though, where I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of like, where do we go now? We go first again. I feel like we've been on the play a lot lately. That's awesome, but we'll keep it. 3 skull raids, that's pretty brutal for our opponent, but we're going to keep it. Predation's definitely coming down as a land this turn. I don't want the same thing to happen like last game where we were kind of off curve by 1 turn. So we'll get it down early, especially because we don't need it when we have this in hand. Blood in the Snow is really nice here too, because if our opponent's on some really quick things like aggressive style deck like mono green, we're going to need it. Get the predation down. Yep, mono red maybe, or is it? Oh, I hope it's not. Is it? I really hope it's not. It probably is though, I'm sure. Let's not make the mistake of playing my Turgid Lantern into a Prismari command. I'm sure. Alright, we're about to go absolutely ham on our opponent's hand. Okay. They finally play something. They deal 2 damage and create a treasure token. That's it? Okay. That's fine. Let's go. There goes your whole hand. Well, technically next turn, your whole hand will be gone. Skull Raid is such a brutal card. All right, so they're trying to burn us like to death, I'm guessing. Let's find out. We'll know after this one for sure. Oh yeah, they're trying to burn us to death. Okay. So Blood in the Snow, no good. We're gonna want to try to kill them quickly here. Oh, actually, they are running creatures. Okay. Well, now you got me confused. Alright, hopefully this is some serious goblins in the hand. Slow down their play a little bit. Oh yeah. Another goblin. Let's go. They say nice. I feel bad. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Let's play our little Regent here because we haven't had a chance to showcase it yet. It's a 4/4 flyer, and you'll have to discard if you want to do something about it. Interesting. All right, that's a little annoying. Oh, hello. Thank you for the subscription there. Appreciate that. We're gonna do this. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's get in for an attack first. And then we're gonna do, wait, how much snow do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4? That's not enough. Well, that's a mistake. I was gonna blend the snow and immediately bring it back, but that's a mistake because we don't actually have enough to do that. So I will Hagramauling one of these. There's our first misplay. Our first big misplay, at least. Big enough for me to notice. Alright. And we hit for 8 here, and this 8 is now going to become a 16. Let's just say that the Westgate region is not something you want to trifle with. GG. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've made it this far into the video, I got to say special shout out and thank you to you because you do help the YouTube algorithm out a lot when you stay this long in the video. YouTube loves that. So you're getting our video promoted and pushed out to more people by doing so. So thank you so much for helping our community grow. It means the world to me. Let's talk about the deck. So today's deck was a lot of fun. We went 5-0 with it, which I really honestly didn't expect to do on the ladder. We played this deck a little bit of playtesting on the ladder. We did make some cuts and additions to the deck as we were kind of going. And then once I felt like it was fully dialed in and locked in, we started recording. And so some late additions to the deck were the Intellect, and we actually cut a little bit of the Regents. We had a full play set of Regents, so we cut that and brought in the Intellect. We upped the Blood Chief's Thirst one because, like I said, aggro is kind of the bane of my existence with this deck, but I really enjoy the list. I think we played very well with it too. It's kind of a deck that you have to navigate a little bit, take your time with, but it's very powerful and can do some really good things. So I personally am not going to suggest too much more at this point. I think it's pretty well pretty well put together, if I'm being completely honest. And if you want to make some changes to it, feel free as always to do so. Make it your own unique version. And if you have something that you think would absolutely make this deck better, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and would really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a lot of fun to make. And lastly, as always, special thank you to my Marty Mob. I really appreciate you guys helping out the channel and supporting the channel financially. It means the world to me. We're gonna get you guys a new box opening for the D&D set as soon as I can. As soon as I can afford to get a box, I'm gonna be grabbing one, and we'll be putting that video up shortly. But thank you so much. I really, it means the world to me that you guys are willing and able and want to support the channel financially like that. If you want to join the Marty Mob, hit that join button down below. There's also a link in the description if you want to join. It'll give you all the information once you click on that, on what it is and how it works. But thank you all so much. Appreciate you. And today's Wednesday when this goes out, so you guys will actually be able to see me live tonight on YouTube if you guys want. Join the live stream later today, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.